Hello everyone, Bob Turley here with SmashBully.com, and in this our third video, I will inform you why I never told anyone about my bullying and why it is so important to not wait until your kids and teens come to you, but to be proactive and go to them first to discuss this. Now, if you as a parent had been bullied before, listen, you know how it feels. Now, if you're a parent that's never been bullied before, it doesn't mean your kids won't have to deal with being bullied. And if you could protect yourself when you were a kid, listen, it doesn't mean your kids can protect themselves just because you could. Now, we can all agree that kids these days spend a little bit more time on video games, computers, tablets, on their phones. And that opens up another whole world of bullying, and that's cyberbullying. And this is why it's even more important to talk to your kids about bullying, especially if they're on social media. See, when I was being bullied back in the 5th grade, listen, I had a huge family to talk to. I had neighbors, I had friends, but I never talked to anybody. And why was that? I was so embarrassed to tell anyone for fear of admitting that I had no idea how to protect myself. Listen, I was very athletic when I was a kid, but just because you're athletic does not mean you know how to protect yourself against verbal bullying or even the physical bullying. So how can you as a parent start the conversation about bullying with your kids? Now, since it is a hard subject for kids to talk about, here's that secret ninja technique that I was talking to you about. Talk to them when you're doing something that doesn't require both of you to make eye contact with each other. Like, talk about bullying when you're driving somewhere, so you're both looking straight ahead. Or maybe you're playing a board game at home, or maybe even having a catch in the backyard where you're not making direct eye contact all the time. It's a great way to start talking about bullying. Now, what do you ask? Ask them about their friends. Ask them who are the nice kids in school. Ask them who the mean kids are in school. Ask them if the mean kids ever pick on their friends. Ask them if the mean kids ever pick on them. And then, of course, ask them if they ever got picked on, would they know what to do? If they would answer yes, they would know what to do, ask them what they would do. And then ask them if they would like to know more about what they should do in case they're approached by a bully. And keep in mind that your kids may never tell you this is going on, like I didn't tell mine. And if they do tell you and they don't know what to do and you're not too sure what to do other than just going ahead and talking to a principal or a guidance counselor, you need a resource to go to better understand how to react to these situations. And that's what SmashBully.com has done. It's given you a resource to go to in case it's happening, whether it's verbal bullying, cyberbullying, physical bullying, you're concerned about bullying, every avenue that a bully could do, we've covered in our SmashBully.com self-defense library. Now, here's a testimonial from one of my students who finally told his parents that he was getting bullied, and then he came to me for help. This is Brian's story. And thanks to you, Brian, for sharing your story. Now, what's great about Brian's story is that he didn't have to use the physical techniques that are in the SmashBully library. What he used was the non-physical techniques to prevent and stop his bullying that had been going on for months. So you don't have to necessarily hit somebody to end bullying, even though you might actually have to. But there's a whole series of videos on what to do without having to hit somebody. And what's great about learning all the physical techniques in our self-defense library, just knowing them will empower somebody to know that maybe they can tolerate a little bit more mentally because they have the physical techniques ready to go if they ever needed to use them. And that builds strength and confidence to allow somebody to overcome a bully situation. Now, over the next few days, you're going to hear more about the SmashBully.com self-defense library, and in my opinion, it is absolutely the best resource for understanding what to do for a magnitude of bullying situations. Now, I'm going to go ahead and share with you some more testimonials from other students of mine who were able to talk to me about their specific situations, and I was able to instruct them on exactly what to do based on what was happening with them. That's another benefit of our self-defense library. If you have a specific situation, you can go to certain videos and go right to them. So if you go to school the next day and if it happens again, you already know what to do. And if there is something that happens to you or your kids that is not covered in our Smash Boys library, I want you to email us and we will go ahead and make a video within a day or two to get it out there so you will have the necessary resource you need to protect yourself. Because it's very important in our library that you have this resource to go to so you can do exactly what you want to do, and that is to get the bullying to stop. Not next week, not next month, today. Now, does it look like I'm passionate about getting bullying to stop? You better believe it, because I am so sick and tired of reading article after article after article of kids committing suicide because they're getting picked on, of getting cyberbullied, afraid to go to school because they're afraid that someone's going to attack them because they've been getting bullied and threatened. It needs to stop. And SmashBoy.com is going to help stop this. We're not agreeing with what's happening right now when it comes to bullying, and we're not agreeing with what's happening with what people are doing about it. It needs to stop by empowering kids and teenagers to have the physical self-defense skills and the mental skills to protect themselves no matter what they decide to do in their life. So SmashBoy.com is dedicated to your family's protection, and that is the whole basis of what we're doing. And one benefit you will have when you join our SmashBoy.com self-defense community is that you will have access to what we currently have and anything that we add from here on out. Now on Monday, I'm going to go ahead and release the last video leading up to the launch on Tuesday. And the offer I'm going to make you to join our Smash Boy self-defense community is going to be amazing. But it's only going to be for a limited time and for a limited amount of people. So I look forward to an exciting launch next week. Go ahead and once again comment on this video and enjoy your weekend. And I look forward to seeing everyone on Monday.